Yes, guys, welcome to Pure Coys TV. On today's video, we are going to be talking about the upcoming London derby between West Ham United and Tottenham Hotspur. Early days in, only the fourth game, but already it feels like a must-win game for both teams. Guys, before we get into it, please do me the absolute honour of liking the video, of subscribing to the channel, and also pressing the notification bell so you know when all of my content is about to drop. Also, press the hype button because apparently it helps smaller channels grow. So any help would be much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for all of your ongoing support. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get into this game at the weekend. A huge game. A huge game. And after 2 weeks, we need it, don't we? It's been a long 2 weeks, and especially after a defeat like we had against Bournemouth. We needed to get back into it straight away. We've had to stew on it for 2 weeks. Lots has gone on at Tottenham, of course, with Daniel Levy, etc. I'm not going to go into that today. But we have football back and Tottenham away at West Ham. Really tough game. 5:30 kickoff Saturday evening. I'm really looking forward to it. Cannot wait to watch Tottenham again, and hopefully a few of our new sign-ins. Guys, let's just take a look at the form. Let's take a look at the form guide because it's interesting reading. You look at the West Ham form. Obviously, they got outclassed on the opening day, losing 3-0 to Sunderland. Got smashed at home 5-1 by Chelsea. Then they lost in the League Cup 3-2. But they did win their last game, winning 3-0 at Nottingham Forest. A game that surprised a lot of people, I think. Certainly surprised me. So they are want to have a bit of form with them. Whereas Tottenham, looking apart from the PSG game, we've only actually played 3 games, really. Burnley, we beat 3-0 at White Hart Lane. Great result that. Followed that up with a fantastic result at the Etihad, winning 2-0. But our last result at home to Bournemouth, an absolute shocker. Tottenham were awful in that game. Truly awful. Bournemouth could have had 4 or 5. On another day, would have had 4 or 5. The scoreline flattered us. It was a terrible, terrible performance. But we have a chance to put it right against West Ham at the weekend. Let's take a look at the team news because this is interesting. And it does say 2 new Tottenham recruits could be in line for their Premier League debuts at the London Stadium, where Xavi Simons and deadline day signing Randall Kolo Muani are primed to make their first appearances for the visitors. But only the former should be in with a chance of starting. Kolo Muani, Richarlison and Dominic Solanke could find themselves in a 3-way battle for the striker's spot if the latter can battle back from his ankle injury, while Yves Bissouma might also recover from an unspecified issue, but is unlikely to force his way into the 11. I mean, what that unspecified issue is, I don't know. Maybe the manager doesn't want him. That would maybe is the issue. Who knows? It also says that Takai, Kulusevski, Madison, and Dragoshin are all absent for the visitors, although Dragoshin has now cleared a huge hurdle in his rehabilitation. Of course, Draghi is now back in training for Tottenham. On West Ham's end, the Irons have just re-signed veteran goalkeeper Fabianski on a short-term deal, while Julio has also arrived on loan from Brighton after snubbing a move to Crystal Palace, no doubt to Mark Gahey's dismay. On a more negative note, Nicholas Fulkrug is now sidelined with a calf injury and will not play again before the end of the month at the earliest, while Lewis Gulherime, sorry, butchered his name, is a doubt, and George Earthy is in the medical bay. Wilson would be a straight swap for Fulkrug up front, but Potter could alternatively stick Bowen in the central role if he wishes to bring in super sub Somerville, who came on in the 82nd minute of the win over Forest before providing an assist and winning a penalty in the space of a few moments. So their possible lineup looks something like this: Hermanson, Walker-Peters, Mavropanos, Kilman, Juve, Ward-Prowse, Souček, Fernandez, Paqueta, Somerville and Bowen. And the Spurs possible lineup: Vicario, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Spence, Polinia, Bentancur, Kudus, Sarr, Simmons and Richarlison. Guys, drop a comment in. What do you think? Do you think that makes sense as a Spurs lineup? I've been watching, I don't know whether you guys have seen any of it, but I've been watching a few of the Spurs um, training days that they put on YouTube, and there seems to be a lot of there seems to be a lot of emphasis, got it out in the end, on using Simmons. A lot of it is get the ball to Simmons, get the ball to Simmons. They were saying get the ball to Xavi, get the ball to Xavi, and he had his back to goal and would either lay it off or flick it around the corner to someone. I think Simmons is going to start now. I was thinking he'd probably start on the bench because he wouldn't have a lot of training time. From what I'm seeing in the training videos, I think they're already we are going to see Simmons start and expect him to come deep for the ball, expect him to show for the ball, lots of runners off him, little flicks. I'm looking forward to seeing him start. Mawani, I'm not sure whether he will start, to be honest. But guys, let me know what you think. And have you seen the training videos? If so, again, let me know what you think, because I think we are maybe building this side around Simmons, which is quite exciting, I think. Guys, what will the result be? Will we beat West Ham? I'm looking forward to it. I think we're going to win. I think it's going to be a tight game. What we don't want to do, in my opinion, is get involved in a scrap. If we go toe to toe with them and are chucking in tackles and are losing our heads, that for me is exactly what West Ham want. Is the only way they beat us, because quality man for man, we outclass them in every department, in my opinion. We cannot get into a scrap. Keep our heads, be professional. You know, the first 20 minutes, we might have to suck it up a little bit, but get a foothold in the game, take control, and I think we win it quite comfortably. But it's not going to be easy, guys. Drop a comment in. Let me know what you think. Will Spurs beat West Ham at the weekend? While you're there, guys, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does mean everything to me. I will leave it there, guys. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay pure coys.